Good morning. I'm first starting off with a green makeup base. I don't know if this one's in circulation anymore, but it's from number 7 and it's really good for cancelling out the red in your skin. Just apply it wherever's needed, no need for a brush, it doesn't have to be neat. It's usually sides of the nose, cheeks, chin, forehead, wherever you usually get really blotchy. It is bright green, but don't worry, you're not going in looking like Elphaba from Wicked. It does fade and is covered up with my foundation, which is Evermatte from Clarins. You can use whatever one suits your skin tone, but this is great for oily skin or combination skin. I'm just using my fingers because my foundation brush went missing. I blame one of my flatmates. But it does give really good coverage. Remember when you're working on the skin where you would usually get bags? That skin's really delicate and very easy to break the veins because they're very close to the surface. Just remember to use soft patting actions when you're applying to that area of the face. As you can see, the green's already getting covered up and your face is much more even than it would be if you just applied your foundation straight away. Remember to blend your foundation so it looks more natural. I'm using Max Factor Pan Sticks as my concealer in Fair. I'm using a small concealer brush and just applying to where it's needed. It doesn't have to be neat. Wherever that red blotchiness is still showing through, just apply it there, or if you break out, apply it to your spots. Apply it to your bags if you get them. This is a really good concealer, so it will definitely cover it all up and make you look much fresher. It can be used as a really good primer. There's no need to buy 2 different products and it's much better for the skin. It's still got that sticky consistency, so your makeup will stay. I'm using a flat, squared off eyeshadow brush and using a tone that's close to my own skin tone. Neutral colours look much more professional. And I'm applying that all over the lid to get an even tone as a starting. It's got a little bit of shimmer to it and just adds a little bit more fun to your look. Now using a smaller brush, I'm taking the dark brown colour and applying that to the outer corner of my eyes with an inward sweeping motion. This adds that little bit of depth without the full effect of a smoky eye. And work it into your crease with windshield wiper motions. This just adds that little bit more definition. Using a kohl liner, I lined about 1/3 of my waterline. The reason I don't do it all the way along is because you don't want to go in with heavily lined eyes. My smudger went missing at this point. Thought I was going to have to use my fingers, but no, I found it. Smudge the liner all the way across your waterline, or part the way across, whatever you feel comfortable with. It just makes it that little bit softer. Curl my lashes with a 1-2-3 pump action. It's the most effective way. I add my mascara, paying specific attention to the outer corner of my lashes. If you accentuate this part of your eye, it makes them look more open and more awake. However much mascara you would usually wear, half it. That's how much you should be wearing for your job interview. You don't want to go in looking like you're going on a night out. Filled in my brows with whatever brow pencil you usually use. Mine's Rimmel in brown black. I applied a lip balm. I applied it this early so it has time to set in and moisturise my lips before I apply anything else to them. I apply my powder, which is Max Factor's Gay Whisper. I apply it with a very large brush to get the maximum coverage. I apply it very lightly. I don't want to go in looking really powdered up. Blend that all the way down to the neck, just like the foundation. I use a bronzer and a slightly smaller fluffy brush to frame my face. around the temples, underneath the cheekbones and the jawline. This gives the face a bit more definition and adds a few more angles to it. It just really polishes a professional look. I apply blush to the apples of my cheeks and along my cheekbone. Whatever your usual amount of blush is, it's probably too much, so use the brush with the powder still on it to blend it in and just fade that out a little bit. I use a clear gloss to plump up my lips just that little bit. This one's from Collection 2000 and it's very good for doing just that. If smiling is going to be part of your job, make sure they see that this is one of your assets and really make it stick out. And that's it. Good luck in your job interview and thanks for watching.